Happy Friday, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show. Well, I'll be your host, King Star Magician himself, here to deliver you your message. And that's what I love to do, because I do what I love, and I love what I do. And I love the fact that I have a selenite dagger right here, okay? I'm a true warrior. Yes, I am, okay? I even have, I have the tools to show it. But look, I'm still waiting for my super. Well, once I get that super glue, I'll put the whole thing. It did break a little bit, but hey, whatever. It was in battle. I broke it over a demon's head. That's what happened with it. So it is what it is. These demons are meant to break my sword sooner or later. So why don't we get going? Archangel Michael said, "Yeah, he's right. That's what happened." Archangel Michael said he damaged many of his swords on these demons. He said. They get stuck on it. He said it's a mess. They're a mess. Very dirty, them demons. They're very dirty inside. They come out green and all types. They're gross. Nobody likes them. They don't. Do you? I don't. And that's why I'm going to continue to, balance my chakras. These demons, they don't even like themselves. Okay? That's why, what do you expect from them? They don't even like themselves. Half these people that are coming against you, okay? The only thing that they have in common is going against you. They all come together to go against you. So, and then they want to say that you're nothing. You're nobody. Well, then why does all these people want to come together? Why you all want the energy so bad if we're nothing? Answer that. Riddle me that, is what you told the guy. And then you gave him an open hand for that. So for insulting your intelligence, you said, don't insult my intelligence. It makes me very angry, you told the guy. You don't want your intelligence insulted. But Barzini's dead. So is Philip Tattaglia, Mo Green, Strachey, Cuneo. So don't tell me you're innocent. Okay, that's what you're gonna tell these people, and they're not gonna know what the fuck to say. Yes, I know I am out of my mind. So today I'm a little bit more out of my mind than usual. So just go with it. Go with it. So why don't we get going here and see what works? The cat says, "What do you say? What do you know?" He says, "I'm not gonna let you forget that." He says, "You're acting like a real fucking screwball." That's what the cat called me, a screwball. He said, "I'm acting like a real screwball right now." So let's see. What do we got? I don't know where these things come. So what else do we got? Please and thank you. Let's see what's in the energy here for our magical gangsters, our divine collective, the one who's seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. You know the ones, our favorite, the best, okay? And that's what I might do. I might go see that Spider-Man movie after this. I just may do it. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like stuff like that. Doesn't really float my boat any longer, but we'll see. Maybe it will. He-Man. I saw He-Man the last time. I like that. All right. So what else do we got here? I was a big fan of He-Man. So what do we got? What are we working with here? Please and thank you, God. So let's get going. A trusty dagger. That's a look. I know who you are. The Empress. That's what we're going to be centering this reading around. This is the energy that we have here. That's you. This is a very rare energy. This Empress. Don't see it often. It's like a unicorn. Alright? And then you were like even a double unicorn, being an Empress, Gangstar Magician, or High Priestess. Okay? Nurturing, caring for, and creating abundance. You are surrounded by beauty and love. I am abundant in love and creativity. Are you not? I think you pretty much are. Look, the duck's back. I brought him back. I said, yeah, I need my green Aberdeen duck. He said, yep, I'm back. He said, just let it roll off. There's no reason to, interact. Don't reason to roll around. I just let it roll off your, be like a duck. That's what he told me to say. This guy called me Screwball. So what do we got? So we got this Empress in reverse here. And, I'm sorry, Empress here, not just meant to see reverse. So now we have your Queen of Cups, okay? So of course that's who you are. This is what you were from the original. This is what it was all about. You were this Queen of Cups at the beginning. Now you're this Empress. There was nothing wrong with just being this Queen of Cups. It was very much but it just seemed like it wasn't enough. Or it was like so easy to just take advantage of a Queen of Cups that you had to become this Empress. Emotional intelligence, and you always had emotional intelligence here. You always knew how to handle people. You have a deep understanding of your own emotions and those of others, and you are a compassionate and nurturing presence. I embrace my emotional intelligence and compassion. I do. So do you. I mean, that's what happened here. This Empress you had to become because you weren't a Queen of Swords. You were, a Queen of Cups. You were a Queen of Wands, of course, sexy as hell. Queen of Pentacles. I mean, you were the ideal spouse at one time, but you just didn't have boundaries. So it was never going to work for you until now. Because the only way you could become an Empress is by being attacked. I mean, that's all it comes down to. Mostly people don't even get to that level of, spiritual knowledge or spiritual warfare the way you are. You're a real true master here. You're something else, that's for sure. Now you get to walk around with a selenite fucking wand. A selenite, not a wand. I graduated. I have a dagger. It's still broken, that stinks. It looks better. So I'm gonna start buying stuff like this. I like it. That's what I'm telling you. They actually have like the certain crystal knives and stuff. Obsidian knife. I'm gonna walk around with an obsidian knife. Okay, so what do we got? So we got this Empress here with this Queen of Cups. All right, now look at this. The Ten of Pentacles is here. So we know you are completely. This is so far so good for this Empress. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Legacy inheritance. You may be receiving an inheritance or passing down a legacy to future generations and recognizing the importance of family. This is what these people wanted to take this from you, but it's still here for you. I am grateful for the abundance and stability in my life. And when you say abundance comes in more ways than just money. Yes, of course, money will be involved into it, but the abundance that you receive is so much more than what money could ever bring. You're showing people that, money can't buy what you have, all right? They can't make you this way. They can't change it. So you have Empress, Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, all right? And now look, Four Swords. Now you're like, I want to rest and relax now too. So you got this Empress here who's resting and relaxing. What better time in the summertime to rest and relax here? You are. This is what this is. And now you have this Ten of Pentacles. So rest and relax. Get out, get some sun. Enjoy yourself. You're a lovely Queen of Cups. You're an Empress. Okay, because look, Death's here. So the end is here. Death said, don't worry about nothing, Queen of Cups. I got this. You're an Empress. Do your thing. You got that Ten of Pentacles. Go rest and relax. Keep calling this energy back. We got this. That's what Death says. Right, Death? Is that what you said to the guy? What'd you tell him? You said endings and new beginnings. He says, for every ending, there's a new beginning. Okay, you are being called to let go of what no longer serves you and make way for growth and transformation. That's what the 8th house is all about. That's why I say we're part of the 8th house crew. I embrace transformation and new beginnings. That's what you do. Okay, you are something else, that's for sure. That's why you're an Empress now. What else? All right, and now this Two of Pentacles is here. So you were able to adapt. You were flexible. Okay, and the reason why now you have this Ten of Pentacles is because you were able to adapt. The reason you were flexible, you were balanced in this situation. All right, balance and adaptability. You are juggling multiple priorities and responsibilities with ease. You really are. And are able to adapt to changing circumstances. I am adaptable and flexible in the face of change. Okay, that is the whole reason why you have this Ten of Pentacles here. And the fact is, with this Four of Swords, you were, able to continue to call back your energy and rest and relax and, rejuvenate yourself. You weren't overdoing it. You said slowly is the fastest way to get to where I need to be. This isn't a fucking race, all right? And that's why you're winning now. That's why you're winning this race. Plus, Death's here for you. And he said, I don't like people fucking with Queen of Cups. I come take them out now. Death walks into town with the fucking hoop the pale horse. Nobody wants to look at him. Nobody's got nothing to say. He says, that was my friend? It's a friend of mine. A friend of ours. That's you, he said. You're attacking a friend of ours. You don't get away with stuff like that. These are the protected. You're a made guy, made gal, remember that. In the 5D, You're my 8th house crew. That's where you are. All right, so let's why don't we go elaborate further, get a little bit more detail here. So we have you as this Empress. Of course, you were this Queen of Cups at the beginning. You know had to become this Empress because you were being attacked. So you had to become a Queen of Swords. So that's what you embody all queens of the deck. You didn't lack boundaries at one time, but now you're getting there. So you were adapting to whatever came your way, and there's just nothing else anybody's going to say or do. I mean, like, it's just they can't knock you off your fucking balance. Like, you're up on that balance beam, and they're, like, throwing shit at you, and you're just, like, swatting away, like, fuck you. And you got motherfucker like, yeah, I'll get them, they just can't get you. And then, or you're, like, in that box where, it's like they could dunk you or something, and they have, like, the little target, and the guy, like, talks shit to the people. That's what you're doing right now. You're just sitting there doing, and they can't get that. They can't hit the thing. Boom! It's like there's nothing there. It keeps hitting them back. They're hitting them back in the water. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I guess I'm talking a little too much here. Look, I already, wasting a lot of time here, getting crazy. You know what? I forgot to do my little thing. So let's see. Nah, you already did this. So I was gonna do the little card thing, but then I wouldn't. Yeah. Alright, fine, I'll do it then. I know you were like, no, I like to see the little card. Alright, so what do we got? What's going to be the surrounding a little bit more? I mean, I can't see it here. Alright, so yep, justice is here. So it's saying that this would be the justice. You being able to handle this, what you got going here. These people said you couldn't, you weren't able to do this. Now you're showing people I can do whatever I like to do. You're not gonna tell me what I'm able to do. Fuck you out of here. All right, so why don't we now get going, please and thank you. So what do we got here, God? Please and thank you. All right, so look, you got the 5 of Swords here now. All right, so somebody wanted to win at all cost against you. They wanted that 10 of Pentacles very badly. That's what it comes down to. They wanted your inheritance. They wanted what was meant for you. They wanted what you earned. And they thought that by taking it, that you would be forever in distraught. You would constantly be chasing after it. You would, feel like you got gypped, but it's like, yeah, eventually you're going to get over it and you're going to say, fuck this, and then you're going to get new stuff. So that's exactly where you're at now. You're getting new stuff. You're making new things here. Conflict and defeat. They may be dealing with a difficult conflict or feeling defeated by a recent loss or setback. So these people, you got to choose your battles wisely when you come up against the magical gangsters. Because remember, we're 9 of Pentacles. I mean, it's just, you don't need nobody. Like, you're good to go. I mean, you're able to get what's needed. You know how to carry yourself. Nobody's going to come here and tell you how to be. It's not going to happen. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It don't matter how much money they have. They don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, you could just say, beat it, because you ain't nothing to us. Get out of here. Fuck you think. Who are you? Is what you're going to tell the guy. Who the fuck are you? Big shot? You ain't nothing to us. Get out of here. That's what you got to do. That's how you kill their egos. They think they're in control. They were. They're not any longer. Especially not here with this selenite dagger I have. Definitely ain't gonna be able to do that. Slice and dice, I can slice chords, energetic chords like crazy. Love it. Loves it, he says. Guy's crazy. So what do we all? So we got the win away at all cost here against this Empress. Death's here though. So what else? Alright, so here, why? There's this 2 of Cups in reverse here. So they thought that they were going to come in here, take your 2 of Cups, and that they were going to, put it in your face, like rub it in your face or something. And you were just going to be like watching and like fucking, like they were willing to do anything to do that too. Like by doing massive spell work here, basically controlling people's minds here, doing mental like this is like the kind of shit this person, that's why, this is why they thought they were so powerful. They never thought that anybody was going to break whatever this was, but they just obviously don't believe in the laws of the universe. They obviously don't believe in this 10 of Cups. Because all they cared about was taking this 10 of Pentacles from you. But all you had to say was, no, 10 of Cups is all I need. All you need is this 10 of Cups because you're going to create the abundance with this. Doesn't matter what they take. Go ahead, enjoy yourselves. They can enjoy it. That's what I mean. It's all seeping away. It's infinite. That whatever that was, it's not like you can't get it back. It's infinite amount of energy, money to be, around. It's not even real. So it's like we don't give a fuck. Look what you did for something that's not even real. We got our self-respect. We can carry ourselves with respect. We can go anywhere we want, okay, in the universe, and we're respected. And that's a fact, Jack. On the spiritual level, it's the truth. All right, so what else? I mean, we didn't get here by accident. We earned it. Many lifetimes of this bullshit. Okay, we're to the end now. It's time to go. We want to go to paradise now. We had enough of this. I got the sword and everything. I got the dagger. Let's go. All right. So what else do we need to know? Winning at all costs. There's a two of cups in reverse now. Okay. Because look, my main man. I told you. Look, Dev's here. He said, "Yeah, I'm here. I told you about this." He said, "I don't like what they did to you, and that's why I'm here." He said, "New beginnings, endings." He says, endings and new beginnings. You are being called to let go of what no longer serves you and make way for new growth and transformation. I embrace transformation and new beginnings. That's what we do in here at the 8th house. That's why we're here. And that's why Dev's here. Winning at all cost. Really cost them, this Dev just said. He said, now they have this Two of Cups reverse. It wasn't a wish come true. So that right there, you have death here. That's twice in very short time. Tells me something. All right, Ace of Swords, and it tells me, it gives me a lot of mental clarity here to see very clearly that death here twice means there's an end, there's a new beginning. There's like it's just over. It's like they can't. They ran out of time. Time limit draw. They didn't beat you in time. Tie goes to you though. Doesn't make a difference. They can't even get to you. Even if they tried. They can't get to you spiritually, they can't get to you physically, they can't get to you anything. So that's why you're completely protected. Plus you're with the 8th house crew. You're part of the Gangsta Magician crew. Come on. Ain't nobody fucking with you. Has anybody fucked with you since you've been around us? You ask yourself that. I know, and I mean fucked with you. I mean, has anybody came in your vicinity? Made you nervous? Hurt you? I think so. Okay, because you know why? Because we got the Queen of Swords here, that's why. Alright, the Queen of Swords, that's where you get your boundaries. How'd you become that Empress? The Queen of Swords. So here we go, we're flowing here now. Now we got this Queen of Swords. Dev's here. He said, I just want you to have your boundaries. I got this. Do what you do you. You don't need to worry about this. And he said, wisdom and clarity. You possess a sharp mind and clear understanding of the world and are able to make objective decisions based on reason and logic. I communicate with clarity and wisdom, you do. Okay, that's why Dev's here with you. That's why he is our 8th house mascot. That's why the end is here. He's watching your back. Actually, he doesn't even watch back. He comes when people attack you. Because they can't even get to you with this Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's not even getting to you. At one time, this probably did get to you. It's not hitting you anymore. These 7 of Swords, these betrayals are being seen now because they're all going back to these people, so they're not getting away with it. Winning at all costs really cost them. So you Death and Queen of Swords here, I love. We already seen the Empress, Queen of Cups. So that Queen of Cups had to be protected by this Queen of Swords so you could become this Empress. And Death was here to help you. He had to get rid of a couple guys for you. Okay, bang! There you go. There's another one for you. Because look, 7 of Swords. So that ends that perfect time. So you were betrayed here. That winning at all costs really cost these characters with this 5 of Swords, now 7 of Swords here. Okay, because deception and trickery. You or someone else may be engaging in deceptive behavior or hiding their true intentions. I consider the consequences of my actions. These people, they did not consider the consequences of their actions. Unlike you are able to handle that. You went down like a man, like a woman. You said, whatever you feel, I'll take whatever I gotta do. I'll go down. I ain't gonna beg for nobody. Okay, you just said you want to betray. It's all gonna come back to you anyway. Good luck. Death's here, Queen of Swords. Good luck with your betrayal. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. That's why there's a 2 of Cups in reverse here. Didn't work out the way they thought. Okay, because Page of Pentacles. Because you're clearly manifesting here. Clearly, becoming what you need to happen. You're making it happen. You're at the beginning stages. You're learning. You're not letting these betrayals, this winning at all costs get to you. You're not even paying attention to it. You're the Queen of Swords. You're not looking the whole other way here. Even Death's not paying. That's how little these people are. They're running now, though. All right, and who's running? It's this Queen of Wands in reverse. You have this quintessential witch of the deck here. That's why there's a Two of Cups in reverse here. This person made it like they were like a wish come true. People made them out like they were so connected to, you know, people, that you were such a loser, that you were bad for business. All this did was force you to become this Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Wands in reverse energy actually helped you by attacking you. Okay, so fruit baskets all to the Queen of Wands in reverses. Yeah, group of jerk-off witches. Quintessential witches of the deck, okay? So yeah, the Queen of Wands, we got you. You want to do stuff, you're willing to do anything for money? Okay, well, we'll make sure. We'll be in touch. See what happens here. Well, that money's not coming around no more. And that's why that Queen of Wands in reverse, they're Nine of Swords, all anxious and depressed here. They know that the end is here. Winning at all costs really cost them. They're seen. Death's here. You're a Queen of Swords. What are they going to do? There's no getting to you. This is the whole point of when we do this, is how you see how you're protected, how you see how to get through these situations, how you see just how, you know, you're perfectly in control here. And we find ways, and I get to the bottom of it. Just like a lottery ticket with this. You're matching the thing. We already have Death here, okay? We already know what we're doing. Now you have this Queen of Swords. Okay, that was why the Empress was here. Everything comes together. And we noticed the betrayals. I mean, this has had to be the case. There'd be no other reason you'd be attacked other than to avoid betrayals. It just got too much for these people. I don't even think they started out this bad. I think it just kept getting growing until like a avalanche. This betrayal, like one lie turned to another. So what else we got? Alright, so there's a Two of Pentacles in reverse here. So this Queen of Wands in reverse, they're completely overwhelmed now. They're unbalanced, they're unorganized, they took on too much here. They thought that they had you because the strength in numbers factor. But you having just being a Queen of Swords, private party energy, okay, the Death here to handle whatever it is, the karma of this, is, you know, showing because of the Seven of Swords. You ain't got to do nothing. You just let Death handle this. Six of Swords, because you're leaving this all behind. What the fuck? You don't need this. You're worth more than fucking these people. Your little finger's worth more than their whole fucking body. Like, that's, it's like, it's alright though. So what else do we need to know? Anything? I mean, before I go to another deck, is that, yeah, this Page of Cups energy. So you are continuing to get intuitive messages. Creative opportunities are happening. Your creativity and intuition, you are tapping into your intuition and creativity to express your emotions and connect with others. This is why you're here with us. Okay, embrace my intuition and creativity. Of course you do. And whatever these characters thought that they were getting away with, they weren't. They're losing. They're losing everything. Why? Because the King of Swords is here, and the King of Swords sees everything, and the King of Swords has seen enough of this Queen of Wands in reverse. I mean, Death here too. There's no getting to you here. This betrayal, but it's clear. Let's find out more about this betrayal. Like, how are we exposing this though? So it has to be exposed now. So it has to be coming back to them. None of this is, you know, they can't get to you. All right, yeah, because Seven of Cups, because these options, these illusions, the confusion, there is none. All they did was show you you're the only option here. So this didn't work. This is what they thought. This Queen of Wands thought they were going to keep this, you know, divine masculine into indulgence phase, let them overindulge themselves, encourage them to, and then, you know, when something bad happens, say, like, you know, almost have them set up for, like, I think this person was, like, secretly planning for this person to, you know, perish, planned on, and, like, people knew this. But they needed you to go first. All right, now the Three of Swords are heartbroken because this Queen of Wands reverse, they didn't get away with this. Like I said, the ships are not coming in. All right, so what else do we got? What's going to be the end here? I feel like I kind of went, you're just the Queen of Swords. That's where all you have to worry about is staying as that queen, keeping them boundaries up. Creativity and your intuition, that's why you continue to get better. All right, and that's why you're going to get this Ace of Pentacles. That's why you earn this. It's coming your way. There's opportunities here. Manifestation and material abundance. You're on the cusp of a new venture or opportunity that has potential to bring financial and material prosperity, especially with this Lionsgate portal. I am open to receive abundance and prosperity in all areas of your life. That's why death is here. The end is here. There's a new beginning here for you. Okay, Knight of Wands, and that's why you're too passionate, too adventurous, you're too fearless. I mean, because if you weren't, then you wouldn't be who you are right now, would you? You'd be some fucking real coward, wouldn't you? But now you were able to show all these characters just how strong you really are. It's lovely. Very lovely. They did it for you. It's almost like they paid your advertising for you. Like you didn't have to do nothing. They advertised for you. They wanted to advertise you on such a negative level. All that did was, you know, be transmuted into a positive. So what else we got? I don't really know what I'm getting much out of, but I mean, I know at least we got you here. But we know you're dealing with the witch. Somebody who thought they could replace you. You know, it's options, illusions, confusion. Alright, so what else? What else we got here, guy? Why don't we get a confirmation, clarification, and then we can determine how we're going to handle this. Alright, so let's get going. Alright, so all it's telling me is the 7 of Wands, you're in complete control. So it doesn't really have to focus too much on this. Okay, this betrayal, you already know what happened. You already know about it. All you have to do with it is keep, just like you don't give a fuck. Like I stated in the beginning, let death handle it. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could say. You get involved only makes it worse. By not responding, that's what gives you the power. You have the power, okay, when you don't respond. People got to understand Ace of Wands, and that's why you have an urge to create. You're just focusing on creating. You're not focusing on what these people, betrayals here. They need you to focus on this, because that would be like you're, you know, being addicted to suffering or something. So it would be, you know, they need you to like want to feel like you were tricked or this, but it's like, yeah, all that stuff happened to you, but now you're like, I don't care. You're like, now you made me better, thank you. That's why you're sending fruit baskets out left and right. Because fuck these people, that's why. They're already seen, the betrayals are out. There's no love here with this 2 of Cups in reverse. It's not like anybody's getting anything out of this. Winning it all costs really costs them. They're overwhelmed. I mean, it's like, what else can they say? Alright, so you're in complete control. What else do we have? Alright, is that the Wheel of Fortune's here? Alright, so you solved the puzzle. That would tell me you're in complete control, especially with this Ace of Pentacles here. And it's all because of being this Queen of Swords. It's all because you have the boundaries. I mean, because if you just kept letting these people get in your energy or making excuses for them, then this wouldn't work for you. And this is why Death's here to give you that boost. He's like, you know, he wasn't going to, they still was protecting you, but now they're really coming out and about to show people. Really showing them that this 10 of Swords, this painful ending here is, you know, for coming against you. They're letting them know that for what they did to you is the reason why they're dealing with this. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you're just sitting there not even caring. In complete control with this Wheel of Fortune. So what else? Alright, and now there's an Ace of Wands in reverse here. So somebody's got no energy. Of course, this Queen of Wands in reverse, they can't get to the energy. See, the reason why they can't get to the energy is they need you to be, you know, fawning for that divine masculine, wanting to be with your twin flame so bad, so that they could, you know, siphon. It's all about your energy, and they just make they gas up this divine masculine like there's something special and that you're just fucking loser. But the fact that matters is you're the one that only matters here, and the only way this Queen of Wands in reverse can stay relevant is by, you know, allowing this divine masculine to, you know, you're the type of one that's not going to engage in sex parties and let them do it. You know, you're not going to do stuff like that. You have respect for yourself, and you're not going to allow your person to do that. This person's willing to do that as long as they bring in money. But now there's nothing coming in. Nobody's attracted to nobody. Nobody's having a good time. Everybody's terrified. It's like everybody's 5 of Cups, all anxious. They're all depressed. They're all upset. They're all like sitting in a chair, looking out the window, knowing it's over. Seeing you in complete control with all the energy. And it's like they did it to themselves. And they want to try to make you out like you're the bad guy somehow. Alright, and then you have this Page of Pentacles energy. So you're manifesting this. This is what your brain is envisioning. So you're going to put together the pieces and the places, and it's what's going to come together. I mean, you're not going to think about this stuff for no reason. So that's what you have to remember. Your intuition is not just going to make you think about stuff for no reason. And that's why this Nine of Swords is here, because these characters can't get you to think like you're crazy no more. Now you're understanding, being this Queen of Swords, you can focus. That's why that, you know, it's like they need to attack you to make you think get you all over the place. But your energy's too strong. Especially with this. Yeah, you're too much. So what else? What else? Is there anything else we really need to know, though? I mean, I'm not really getting much what's happening with this betrayal. I guess this Queen of Wands reverse is being seen as a betrayer. This is the person trying to say that they were the real one. They had people, you know, like basically saying that that's the truth, but it wasn't, because Page of Cups here. Because, yeah, it's a confirmation here. So we have you getting these creative opportunities, intuitive messages. Your creativity and intuition is the reason why you're in control now. 7 of Wands. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune's here. This is what this Ace of Pentacles is here for. You also have this Knight of Cups. You're romantic, charming, chivalrous. People are that way towards you now. People want to help you. They don't want to be bothered. See, this person is like the Queen of Wands reverse would try to make themselves like to be like a damsel in distress. But now people are saying that they are the real villain here. That you were always the one, but you're not the one who's going to be begging for help. This person begs for help to get people against you. It says all types of crazy stuff. Whatever, though. They're being seen for, like, anybody who's willing to do this is a real sick person. This is what this person is getting out of this. Alright, because look, there's confirmation. There's 10 of Pentacles. We've seen that at the beginning. You have this 10 of Pentacles. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune's here. You're in complete control. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles, because of you being this Queen of Swords. And now the King of Pentacles is here. So that's telling me that you have somebody who sees your value. This Queen of Wands reverse was trying to say you had no value. Now it's like they just put a spotlight on you to make you be seen even better. It's like, thank you. And people are like, why are you attacking it? You don't even know this person, this Queen. But you as this Queen of Swords, you might not even know who this is. Your energy's so blocked off right now. Alright, look, the Devil's here now. So the Devil's being seen in this Queen of Wands reverse. He's out and about. There's this betrayals here. You're just being this Queen of Swords. They can't attack you. They can't get your energy. They can't get you to respond. They can't do anything. And now the Devil's fucking terror. He's gonna have to be. They gotta give up. It's not gonna last. There's no energy. You're too much in control. You're still 7 of Pentacles. You're too hardworking. You don't give a fuck. You'll start a whole new world here by yourself. It's like you don't care. You don't need these people. And now they know. You know, they know you're the one who needs them. I mean, they're the ones who need you. They always did. They needed you to think that you needed them, though. Never needed these fucks. Never needed this devil. Okay, now, why? 9 of Swords in reverse? You have releasing deep-seated fears now. You don't care what these fucking people say. Releasing these deep-seated fears, 9 of Swords in reverse. Having death here, being this Queen of Swords is the reason why you're in control here. It's the reason why you're winning. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you came in this and you were all fearful and you cared and you were just like, they pushed you to a point where you had to be like this. You had no other choice. And that's how you became this 9 of Pentacles. You didn't need these fucks. I told you, you don't fucking, they needed you to just be like, I just don't even want to keep talking about it. I just feel like I'm getting myself aggravated, so I'm going to wrap this up. Because it's just you sitting here as this Queen of Swords released. But it's still like, I know you're alone. I know we're alone, but it's like, it's still better than being with somebody that's a fucking jerkwall. You know what I mean? Like, so you get to become the best version of yourself. Like this counterpart person, you would have went under with this person. This person would have brought you under. You would have never. You wouldn't have boundaries. You would never became this Queen of Swords. Just look at it that way. That's the way I'm trying to look at it. You became 9 of Pentacles, and this devil's being exposed because of it. And you're in complete control, and you're getting everything they thought they were going to get. All because you released your fears. So with this devil. This devil lives on fear. They need you to be fearful. Okay, look, confirmation. Queen of Wands in reverse here. Okay, so we know this devil is this Queen of Wands. I mean, it's this quintessential witch of the deck. All right, now people, Six of Cups, are, nostalgic towards you. I got all excited there for a second. Because, I like when it does that. Because you think about the confirmation of it. It's like, what are the odds of doing 2 decks and then 2 reverse cards coming out the same? It's pretty interesting. So is there anything else we need to know before I go? I think I'll probably do a members one later. Alright, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. They just wanted to take. This is all about money. This is why this betrayal is here. That's why death's here. That's why it's over. Okay, there's not more else to talk about. You got this Chariot. Movement's here. 2026, limited edition, fully loaded. Get in line or get ran over. These betrayals are finished. And what else? What's the end? Alright, and these characters are going to carry the burden here, this witch. Okay, 10 of Wands. These witches, they're carrying the burden. They're not getting what they thought they were going to get. That's for sure. Because look, 5 of Wands, they're all fighting. They're all anxious. They're all, wanting competition, conflict, rivalry with you. Now they only have it with each other. This is what they're doing. They're all, you got me involved, blah, 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 blah. It's not even just because they need you to be scared. That's the only way this devil has control, is by you being scared. You're not scared. That's why you're in complete control. And what's going to be the end? Okay, is that they are going to try to keep this going. They're stalling. All right, you're carrying the burden. They're stalling. They can only hold it so long. Okay, because you are the gang star of this show. And like I said, we're going to roll with it. I'm not going to sit here and say, like, this is exactly what you want. But you're still a Queen of Swords. You're still releasing your deep-seated fears. You're still intuitively becoming stronger, okay? You're getting creative opportunities are becoming your way. Okay, you have this, you're in control of everything in your life. You're happy. I mean, you don't need anybody. You have death here protecting you. Nobody could attack you anymore. And you're the reason why this devil is completely being seen. You're the reason why all this is happening. Okay, so please, when you think you have it down, just remember, you're a chosen one. Look at you. You're with us now. Stay confident. Stay on top of it. You're on good. These people, they can't beat you. You're too strong. You're too strong. You're too much of the star. And you have all this stuff coming, especially these lunar eclipses, these, whatever the fuck the other thing is, some solar eclipse, all that other bullshit. Whatever, there's something else too, I think. I forget what it was. Something. I'm kind of blurry today, so I'll check you later. Maybe I got to clear some of my penile gland. Maybe I got to get some of that fluoride out of there. So I'll check you later. I'm going to go, take care of that.